So here's Winnipeg down here. And Churchill is up in northern Manitoba. It's a 36-hour train ride or a couple-hour flight. You cannot drive to Churchill because of the permafrost and the tundra. It does not make a good foundation for roads. So it is an isolated community. Lots of people all over the world travel to Churchill to see wild polar bears. And it's just a little bit easier to get to because it is the most southern area where we can find polar bears. And that's why they're feeling the effects of climate change a little bit more than in northern Canada, where populations of polar bears are actually stable. It's just the western Hudson Bay, right here, that is feeling the effect. Cub Care Center. So there's the other one up there. I didn't see it. Yawning. So Star is 4 years old. She's a young bear, and Willow's 2, and that's still considered a cub. And what's happening in northern Manitoba is there's more orphan cubs. They're losing their mom. It's not a good. It's not going to be a good outcome. So it's actually the government of Manitoba who will identify if the cub is orphaned or not, and of course they try to relocate them to reunite them. And then they actually will call our zoo. We have a zoo team called the Polar Bear Rescue Team. We'll fly up to Churchill. So they have like a scale in there to weigh the bears, water. So when we do get a cub, they're actually put on a 30-day quarantine. All our animals, not just cubs, are that's standard procedure to make sure everybody is healthy so they don't pass on potential diseases and viruses. And then because a young cub, they have never been in a zoo before, they actually get slowly introduced to people. So it could be just a research staff first, and then it's staff and volunteers, and those heavy doors are actually closed to the public. And then they will get access to the outdoors, get used to this, and there's 3 of these enclosures that are linked together so they can move bears as they wish.
Oh, he's so cute. Smiling.
So bears can hold their breath for about 2 minutes underwater. Seals, this way is oxygen. I'm like looking at this last day.
Just looking at that seal.
And bears have a third clear eyelid. I feel like it's mean that they're making their food in salt water. This helps protect their eyes.
Oh, he is staring at it.
Bears are pretty intelligent. We have one bear, Casca, one of our females. She actually figured out how to take longer breaths under the ledge in the window. She will breathe a air bubble so she can take longer breaths. And of course, having so much blubber, they're very buoyant. And they kind of doggy paddle, so they'll swim with their front paws and steer with their back paws. So bears could weigh over 1,000. All the spots that they had are gone. It could be Baffin, another one of our young males. And all our animals get bathtub toys. We call it enrichment. So all animals would get some sort of toys, puzzles. Yeah, even the simplest bucket. There's like old fire hoses because they're super tough. Antlers. Other animals would get like fur, camel fur. For us, for humans, sticking your tongue out is like very kind of offensive and silly. But that is like means like a playful gesture with promoters. They look kind of clumsy.
I just tried to do some yoga stuff.
Yeah, you kind of see them walking on the edges. There's a
Because the other one is
lovely
out.
360 film that plays. It's like a countdown timer. I'm just going to see where it's at. And then I would like us to go see the film. But just, I'll come back just so hang out
Meditation.
in here. We'll see if we can see the scene.
没有吧？
他一直这个字是。
The Arctic, they even have fur on the bottom of their paws.
I was thinking language recording for this one.
Any dizziness or nausea during our show, close your eyes and the feeling should pass. If you need to exit, please proceed to the door indicated. And in the unlikely event of an emergency, any door may be used. We hope you enjoy our film, and thank you for visiting Journey to Churchill.
Welcome back, my girl. So happy you are here.
Rosism. Did you know just down the river, not far from here, that is where I was born, Manhattan. And when I was a little girl, just like you. My favorite season has always been fall. Something in the air changes. It's also the time when the caribou return. During the fall, hungry polar bears wait along the coast for the ice to return. The bears wait longer now than when I was a little girl because freedom comes much later. Mother bears rely on the fat stored up from last winter's hunting to feed their cubs. Winter opens up the land. To me, winter means freedom. But we have to be careful. The ice isn't always safe the way it used to be. On the sea ice, the bears are finally able to hunt. On land, the mother bear gives birth in her den. As soon as she can, she leads her cubs out onto the ice to begin teaching them how to hunt. And then, just like that, it seems, the winter is over. It's a new beginning for all things. Over many years, I've seen the land change. People change the land and it will change you too. Always be respectful of the earth and protect it. If you use it in the right way, it will be here for your children and your children's children.
More carbon dioxide into the system, and I guess climate scientists, when they were calculating, like, you know, sort of the tipping point of climate change, they didn't really factor in the warming of the permafrost and releasing all that sort of dead plant material there. So one of my favorite Arctic animals, the muskox, the beautiful muskox family here. Muskox in Manitoba have a status of extirpated, which means they're locally extinct. So what happened when guns were introduced during sort of like the fur trade, their natural their behavior was exploited. So how they protect themselves against gray wolves is they form a circle and they put their young ones and sick ones in the middle. They don't run away because they're wearing incredibly warm fur and running away even on a day like this, but they would overheat, use too many calories, and that could be very detrimental to them. So they stay put for wolves, but of course that's a super easy target if for hunters. So, but now we understand their behavior better. It's not exploited. You just can say, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, we're coming down the street. We need to disguise this pole to make it more natural, kind of more Arctic-like, and a new exhibit. It's like, oh, that's interesting. And he's, you know, whatever. And his bodyguards contacted the park again to thank the arborist for just treating him like a normal visitor instead of like gushing about, you know, somebody famous. So it's now the Thompson. You might see the male. Sometimes he hangs down on the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. Oh, they're coming. Go away.
So serious, right?
Santa wasn't a contender.
Got a bit of breakfast. Yeah, they're carnivore. They're a bird of prey. Yeah, he is showing up. I've never seen him do that before. So we were a humane zoo. All the carnivores get pieces of meat that are already. And even the companies that will raise small mammals like rats, mice, rabbits are carnivores, and even our snakes and reptiles, they raise their animals humanely. Our veterinarian who's responsible for the sort of dietary change, he likes to make sure that they those animals aren't treated well then. What's really cool about birds of prey, so owls, hawks, eagles, the breeding female is bigger than the male. That's because she could go out and find a better variety of food for her babies. The father still hunts and provides too, but she'll just get larger animals. So Arctic animals are more compact in body size. They help conserve cute. So even if polar bear is really large, it does have shorter limbs than compared to a grizzly bear. Alright, so we'll head back up to the bus.
Oh, did you hear it? Hear that?
I don't know what was that.
That's super low.
Yeah, we have two emus. They're flightless. They're the second largest bird. Of course, ostrich is the biggest there. So their actually entire leg is their foot. So that joint is like their ankle. We had I don't know if these are the same emus because they, of course, being a zoo in a colder climate, not all our exotics could be out in the winter. Like emus, kangaroos, and peacocks, they get put in a barn. But last year, these guys really like shiny jewelry, and they were closer to the public. Like these get really hot, but they were really liking the jewelry. So.
Sounds like a drone, mate.